Hello guys, so this would be just a short review of my new mixer. I'm just starting my small studio, as well doing some of the things for the public. So I was looking for cheap, affordable mixer, sound mixer, which would allow me to mix a few microphones, wireless microphones, as well to do the recording on the computer. And today I would record the sound from that mixer, so you would see what it can do. The price of this one was about 70 euros with shipping from Czech Republic, so I hope you would enjoy that and you would find that useful. So let's start with the mixer. All the sounds I would record on the two microphones actually. One microphone is a dynamic microphone, cheap dynamic microphone, which you probably can hear now. And the second microphone, which is now level is set to 0, it's a BM700, the most popular microphone which is used around the world, I think, for recording the podcasts and these kind of things. And here is my main microphone. This is USB microphone, but this one I would today not use. So purely I would use the cheap solutions, really like the budget one, so you can see what this mixer can do for you and how it is working. So that's it. Let's go and look. That's quite useful when you are creating a studio like I'm doing with the Dreamer's Bike slowly, to record more videos and to mix more music as well. Let's go. Okay, so first of all, let's look what we are getting. We are getting a box, which is nice, general box. So this mixer is not just produced only for one, like the Debra, which you can see here, but actually it is a common model. You can find a few information over the internet when you are searching for the S1 or SI-6UX. That's the model. The box is solid, it's fine. The quality of the mixer is really good. It has attached power supply, 12 volts, just the standard one, nothing fancy. And the whole mixer looks like this. So we have 4 separate mic line in entries, so you can use normal line in or microphone. It has phantom power, 38 volts, which works very well. You can limit the gain by 26 decibels. You can cut the lower frequencies, so it's great. So it's a pad which you can deploy here. It has a regulation of 3 levels, as you can see. So the high tones, of course, let's go to the first line of the switches. We have the gain control, so every channel can be separately gain controlled, so that's good. Yes, we have the high tones here, we have the mid tones, which we can separately manipulate per channel, we have the low tones, we have the FX mode here, and we can set up the level. As you can see, we have 99 actually 100 FX presets, because it is numbered from 00 to 99. Some of them are quite nice, some of them just disturbing. So now I can turn a little the one of the reverbs, so you would see how it is changing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's half of the way. Here you can see the level is as well set to halfway. We are going back to go back. Additionally, it has a monitor, so I would just take my headphones and connect them, actually put them on my head so I can hear better what is producing. The level of the phones is not amazing for the outside. So we have the headphones. The headphones level can be set up here. It's not great, but it works. I'm not sure if it would actually process quite well the headphones which are with the higher impedance. It could be problematic. So the level is not great, but this is just monitoring. So if you want to monitor, you need to have some headphones. We can mute totally the FX level, so that's good as well. So this regulation of the volume stereo is for the output, which is here, stereo output. You can see it is not the standard connector which you expect, but this is the good quality connections for the same like for the microphones XLR. So that's great. It's giving you a good separation of the channels normally, and the cables which you use are good. So you know there shouldn't be too much noise going through the cables. So this is separate regulation. It is quite fluent. You can see actually it's smooth. It is quite smooth. It's going very, very smooth. So that's great. And the level of the monitor controller is separate. It's just this knob. So we can monitor the level here. So this is about the basic controls. Additionally, when we look at the FX, after FX, we have the ability to manipulate with the pan. So we can go to the left, right channel. So that's good if we want to separate or to do the separate channel manipulations per channel. And here we have the level. So this is the peak. So we can see here, observe the peak. If we are exceeding the peak over the microphone, for example, so this would be visible. And this is the gain per channel. And actually this one would go to your PC, which is controlled through the USB. It is supporting as well other modes than the PC. So the PC mode, it means that in channel 7, which is here, we are going for actually not 7, 5, 6, because it is a 6 channel. So the channel 5, 6, in this case, if I would choose PC, the entry is USB, which you can here see the line and USB. So we have switch, which is allowing us to connect between the line and USB. And that's where we are deciding what we hear. So I can play the music directly as well from my PC here and mix that all together with my line in microphones. So if you are the MIDI producers, you can push the audio to the mixer and additionally record vocals or whatever you want. That's the general overview. The exit for the monitor is here. That's the exit for the FX send. So that actually we can send the FX outside and mix with the better equipment. So we can pass through another equipment, more sophisticated, better quality. The FX presets are the basics. So there is nothing special, just the basic ones, but they works currently quite fine. All right. So let's test the microphone. As you can hear right now, I'm talking through the microphone, which is connected to the port 1. So this is my microphone. This is dynamic microphone. So because it is dynamic, I have no phantom power defined. I only cut the lower part, yes, frequencies, and I have the full gain. The gain is controlled here, so when I manipulate with this gain, you can hear the changes. Yes, so this is the preamplifier for the microphone. I normally keep that in the default because then the level of the noise is low and the sound quality is quite fine. If it is too low, you can increase that. And for the dynamic, because we have to speak to, it can be sometimes increased. Here is the level of the channel. So that's what you can hear from this microphone. Okay, let's go and let's turn this microphone off. Right now, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You can hear I switched on the BM700 microphone, Oh, the voice sometimes is going over scale, but that's how it is working. I do not have any wind protection here. I would take this crap here. All right, and now you should hear my voice better. So that's how it is working on the dynamic one. Sorry, not the dynamic. This is the condenser microphone, the most popular BM 700 for no, maybe not the most popular, but quite popular BM 700 cheap microphone, which costs like 20 euros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 BM 700, BM 700, and now we would switch back to the other microphone, which is dynamic one. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is dynamic microphone. No wind protection, just directly how you can hear me. Now I'm switching on two microphones, recording in the same time. We would see if there is any delay, any layout. So I would put the dynamic on the left channel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. This is the left channel. And this one I would put on the right channel. And let's power this up to the same level. And now I'm speaking to both microphones in the same time, observing how it is working. So you can hear me on both channels. All right, let's mute. All right, for the rest of the test, I would use the dynamic one. So let's put, so you don't have this noise. All right, so I'm not sure if the channel separation was set up correctly. Most likely not, but let's go and let's look at some of the FX effects. So let's switch to the 0. We turn this, we confirm. It is like this. Let's set up this to the default level. So FX retain is set up now to default level. And now how the effect 0. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's switch to the next one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 11. 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 12. 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 13. 1, 2, 3, 4. I would skip the rest. It's let's go to the early reference delays, so we would see how it is. So you have a lot of reverbs, and generally you can find something for yourself. Let's go to the 27. And this is 27. 1, 2, 3, 4. 28. 1, 2, 3, 4. 29, 1, 2, 3, 4, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 31, 1, 2, 3, 4, 32, 1, 2, 3, 4, 23, 1, 2, 3, 4, 34, 1, 2, 3, 4, 35, 1, 2, 3, 4, 36, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's go to the echo so we can see how the echo works. So we just skip. There is plenty of the delays. Let's take 50 for example as one of the end. So as you can see, there is plenty of options. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 50. And just to show you the difference, 49. Let's go to echo. And now we have echo. There is plenty of echo. Some are terrible. Echo, 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 echo. But this is good for some of the production. Echo 59. Echo 60. Echo 61. And echo 62. Okay, let's go to the next group, which let's go to the next group, which is chorus and flank. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can hear this strange noise now probably in the background. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 71. Okay, and now we go to the tremolo. Let's try the tremolo. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We are already in the Bach mode, so you can see and hear this. It is program 76. And now we go to 77. That's quite nice to modify your voice. And now we jump to radio voices. And this is voice 78. This is voice 79. So we go lower, but you can still hear probably my original voice in the background. And this is voice number 80. It's as well in the group of the radio voices, but there is plenty of echo in the background. Now we shift a little pitch, so we can hear the time delay in the pitch shifter. And here is another shift example. And there is another one. Every shifter you can hear a nice background noise which is shifting the frequencies. And this is voice number 84, 85, 85 1 2 3, 86 1 2 3 4 5, and 87, which is as well shift. It's a kind of the mix of the 5-arc, tremolo and some echoes. So now we go to the place where we have mixes. Now it is 88 and we jump the distortions. Alright, that's you can hear echo, just a mix of the other FX effects. And there is another mix, 19, 91, 92, interesting, 93, 94, 95. So we are in the multi-FX where we have all different special effects together. And we go to 96, 97, some radio voices were added. And here we have 98. If you remember the radio voice, it was the second one. This is the same, just with some echoes in the background. And 99. And that's it. We reached the max. So that's how this mixer is working. So this was on the dynamic microphone, everything recorded. I think the dynamic one is good one because it's not picking up the noise outside and the quality is quite decent. You have to just remember to speak to the microphone and then it is fine. It has a built-in Bluetooth as well, so we can theoretically play the music from the Bluetooth, but my phone is now in use for recording, so I cannot just play anything on that. When you are in the PC mode, you can steer as well a music from your PC. So if you have a player, Spotify or whatever player on your PC, just using those buttons would allow you to play the music directly from your PC. Start, you can go to the next, and you can modify some of the settings. What else we have? Okay, I'm back in recording now from the microphone. So the Bluetooth mode is allowing you to connect your mobile phone, as I mentioned it, and you can play the music from the mobile phone. And still the output now is going to the PC. So if I'm connected with my USB, it's going with the PC. And this is the PC mode. This is the one which I mentioned before. So this is right now just going to the PC. So only when you have no, then it is totally disconnecting this channel. That means that you are using those two mono entries for this channel 5 and 6. So actually you can say it's two separate channels, mono channels, or if you use both of the connectors, it is one stereo channel. So this one particular mixer, it has in total 6 channels, maximum 4 which are usable for the microphones and line-in entries, and 2 channels which you can use as the channels from the PC, or the channels, separate mono channels or Bluetooth channel. So you have to decide by yourself what you want to use for the entry. That's it. This is about this particular mixer. So just to summarize, I think it is quite okay mixer for the price which we have. So the price up to 80 euros, I think it is the maximum. You are getting a decent equipment which is doing a good recording for the starters, and in my opinion for the starters in this price range, it is quite good equipment. So the price range is actually between 60, 70 euros, 80 euros. That's what you can find on the AliExpress. And this one is, what you saw, it is from the Debra, theoretically. But as I mentioned, this model is, it is just a general model, and any name can be on this model because there is one producer who is producing this mixer. Is this a professional? Difficult to say because I'm not the professional audio engineer. I'm just playing at home with the sound, and that's what I'm doing. So I cannot say by myself I'm professional, but I can say it's not so bad for that price. That's my personal opinion. If you think differently, you can just comment. If you have more practice with the mixers, just comment below. You are welcome. I hope there will be more movies now about the cycling and about bikes and other technical stuff as well from time to time. Thank you for watching and see you again.